you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Shannon. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel because it'll mean a lot to me. So today what I'm going to be talking about is my 4 wisdom teeth removal experience. And yes, I have 4 removed at the same time, and let me just say that it was pretty gruesome. Although I was numb, it was just bad, and I don't want to relive that moment. And I'm glad that it happened. I'm glad that I don't have to worry about anything in the future. No pain, no anxiety, none of that. Before we get on to the story, I do want to mention that I am a bit swollen from down here, over here, and this side. And I'm guessing that you've already noticed the way that I'm speaking differently or so. It's because I cannot open my mouth that wide. This is how far I can open it to. And that is it. Like I said, I'm a bit swollen, so I'm just gonna give it another week or so, and hopefully by then it is fully 100% healed, and then I can just go back to the way I talk, back to business, because honestly it literally made me lazy. Like, I did not want to go out, I did not want to do anything. I didn't even want to leave this room at all. I was so embarrassed of how I looked. Let me tell you, a few days ago, it was enormous. Like, it was to the point where I did not recognize myself. And I was just so afraid that it was going to be like that permanently. And I'm just going to insert a picture here. So before I do, please do not come at me. It's natural. But I'm glad that it went back to normal. Well, it's coming back to normal. I'm just gonna give it another week. That being said, if you want to continue hearing my experience on how it went down and what happened, just give this video a like. So I had this appointment ready like 2 months ago, 2 months before this whole quarantine started. Like almost 3 months ago, to be honest. Ever since this whole thing has started, obviously everything had to be delayed, and it's understandable, but at the same time it was a big headache. I just wanted to get it over with. I didn't want to deal with it. It just sucked that it had to be delayed 4 times. So when the day came, I went to my dentist, and let me tell you, like, I had so much anxiety. I was so nervous. I didn't know what to expect, but at the same time I did know it's getting your wisdom teeth removed. And like, I've seen these videos on YouTube, like, okay, I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be laughing, I'm gonna be saying a lot of crazy stuff. Okay, I'm ready for it. So they sat me down in the chair where they were gonna do the procedure, and I was just there laying down. I had to mouthwash my mouth with this liquid. I'm not really sure what it was, but I had to rinse for 30 seconds. When I did, I had to spit it out. So after that, my dentist came, and he had this big needle, and he was going in to numb the whole mouth area. It was pretty painful. I'm a really high tolerance in pain, but when that went in my mouth, I was just like, okay, like, this is like, okay, it's happening. I can feel my heart racing. It was beating. I just wanted to get it over with. So when that was done, and while we were waiting for it to completely be numb, they were just talking to me on how the instructions, what to eat, my medications to take, how to do this, how to brush my teeth, all of that stuff. And I started to feel numb, like everywhere, even my throat. And I was just so scared because what if I wasn't gonna be able to swallow? And I was just like, oh my god, no, like, what if this whole thing goes wrong? I was just thinking Final Destination. I was just like, oh no, please. But that wasn't the case. But I started to get a little worried because this side wasn't getting as numb as this side. And I asked the medical assistant, I was like, listen, is this normal? She said it's normal and that it's gonna kick in a little bit. So I believed her, and it did. And during the process of the numbing, I wasn't sure why, but I was having an anxiety attack. And when I get that, it just makes me go crazy. Like, I want to get out of there and just have a breather. But I couldn't. I just had to suck it in, just breathe, relax, and just cope with it. No, I just still had anxiety, and I was just like, oh my god. My heart was beating to a point that it was gonna come out. So I was just like really nervous. The guy came in, and I couldn't feel nothing, like nothing. I could only feel my top lip. That was it. So when my oral surgeon came in, he was like ready. Like, there was no remorse in him. He just put my head up. I had to open my mouth wide, and then he was just like, okay, let's go. I guess first he was trying to pinch me to see if I felt that, because he said, like, do you feel this? And I was just like, no. And then boom, when he got the okay, it was just like straight into it. He started drilling my teeth on this side, and it did not hurt, but it was pressure. I didn't know what to do, to scream or like to tell him to wait or stop. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna shut up, because if I say something or if I move, that drill or whatever saw, knife was gonna slice my cheek or my tongue, and I did not want that. I was just gonna let them drill me. I don't know what he was doing next, but this part got me so scared. Like, he was drilling, not drilling, but he was pushing in, like, I guess trying to break it off or something, but he was just like this with one hand and like, I guess giving all his strength, and my head was just like, I was just like, oh my god. In my head I was thinking, like, imagine if I wasn't numb, what would happen? And then boom, it came out. I didn't feel it coming out. And then here on the top, pretty easy, because my wisdom teeth was growing out already, so that was pretty easy. On the top here was a little bit difficult, but it wasn't difficult as this one, so it was pretty easy. Then this one came, same thing with this, drilling, whatever, cutting me, I don't know. And then he was pushing my head this way, and I was just like, oh my god, I want this to get over with. Like, I'm tired, I'm done. I was gonna scream. I don't know, like, it was just like what's that movie called? It's like a horror movie, like Saw or something. After that, I'm just thinking about the after. I'm gonna be laughing, I'm gonna be saying a lot of things, blah blah blah. So everything was done. He said I was ready to go, and that was that. They gave me extra gauze to replace when I get home or until the bleeding has stopped. So when I got to my car, my boyfriend was there waiting for me, and I was just there like, he was like, that's it? I was like, yeah, like, it was quick. And he was like, yeah, that was quick. He was just like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And then I was like, I don't understand why the laughing gas was necessary. I don't think it was necessary at all. That did not do anything to me. So I'm here thinking, like, I don't know if people are exaggerating or dramatic. I don't know. My high expectations was completely destroyed, because I wanted to see how I would look like saying all these silly things, or I don't know. I'm here thinking if this is all a lie. Well, to me it feels like it's a lie, because nothing happened. Or maybe it's my body that didn't take it, or I just don't know. I feel like my childhood has been ruined. I say childhood because I've been seeing these videos since I was young, and then when it actually happened to me, I'm just like, where is it? Why would they do this? Like I said, it's probably because of my body. Everybody has different types of body. I know my boyfriend, anesthesia does not work for him at all. Probably like 10% it works. I just feel like people are over exaggerating on that, but it's my opinion, and because I experienced this. So if it happened to you differently, lucky you, because I wish I could see how I was like, what kind of things I was saying, but I guess it's never gonna happen. So that's pretty much it that I have for today. Hopefully this isn't a short video, because I am trying to make my videos a bit longer, but if that doesn't happen, then there's always a next one. So that's pretty much it, what I had to say about my story. And if you guys had your wisdom teeth removed, just comment down below and tell me your story, because it would be funny to read them. If you guys had a funny story, a sad story, a crazy story, any kind of story about your wisdom teeth, please comment down below. So before I end this video, I just want to say that I'm excited to film so much more videos for you guys. I have so much more ideas, and hopefully you guys like it, so I can't wait to show you guys and film those. But if you guys have any video suggestions for me to make, please, you're more than welcome to comment down below and let me know. Until next time.